Shiny lights and purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Holmwood auction rooms. Lovely to have you all here today. My name is Bridget Andrews and I'm one of the three auctioneers here this morning. Let me introduce you to our other auctioneers. We've got Daniel Pengali over there and Kyle Siebert is floating around somewhere as well. Now, before we get underway with our auctions, we do have a very special auction before we get underway. And you may have noticed that there is a wine fridge beside me. We won't be serving wine today, but Gumboot Friday is next Wednesday. And at Holmwood, we love to support Gumboot Friday. It's for the I Am Hope organisation. They provide free counselling services for under 25s. So this wine fridge will be full of wine and it is being raffled off next Wednesday. It's $50 a ticket. So if you want to get a ticket, there's how many tickets are there? 200. Megan over here. Come and see Megan over there. She's taking bookings. $50 a ticket. Get in the draw to win this fridge of wine and you get the fridge as well. We also have been auctioning off these gorgeous Paddington beers every Wednesday leading up to Gumboot Friday. He's got his own little gumboots on. Now this little beer is called Hudson and each week we auction this off to raise money for Gumboot Friday. So it's a great cause, ladies and gentlemen. Put up your hand, get involved. So I look for your opening bid for Hudson. Who would like to start us away? So $50? Hayden, you were saying before that you would quite like 100 down the back with you, Kyle. 200 there with Kyle, with Hayden. 300 with Kyle now from our St Albans office. 350 with Tony, at 350, I invite you all in. They say people that bid at charity auctions or give money to charity often win lotto, so I think it would be quite a good idea to put your hand up. It's at 350 here with Tony, another 50 over here. I think that went for 650 last week, so we're going to get it up a little bit more. 350. Any more takers? Hayden? 400 with you. Oh, there he goes. Look at that, 400. At 400 with you. Back to you, Tony, 450. At 400. Look at him. He's very cute. Anyone got children, grandchildren? This is going to a great cause for counselling services for under 25s. I just missed out there on the age gap there, but wonderful cause here for Gumboot Friday. We've got 400 over here with Hayden. 400, is there 410 even? At $400, do I sell away? 450 now with Tony. At 450, 500 is it? Anybody? Or I sell away? At 450. Anyone want to come in? At 450. First call, second call, third call. Well, Hudson, you are staying here with Tony. Welcome home at 450. Sold. Okay. All right, well, let's get on to our auctions. Now, as I said, a very warm welcome to the Holmwood Auction Rooms. It's lovely to have you all here today. A very warm welcome to the owners that we represent today. We're absolutely delighted that you chose Holmwood, and we wish you the very best outcome today. Now, I'll introduce you to some key people here in the room. We've got Hayden Broadbelt, he's our auction floor manager. Kyle Sutherland, he's our CEO. Tony, the managing director, is walking around. And Luke Jensen over here, he'll be spotting and recording your bids. So if you need any help or any assistance, please don't hesitate to get one of them alongside you. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck today. Bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need today, including the LIM, the title and the contract. Now, I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you. So follow me while I talk you through how we will work with you here in the auction rooms this morning. Now, in all cases, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic, it's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and talk with the highest bidder in one of these side rooms here. Now, if we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we'll pass the property in, where it will get taken to that wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. So your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms this morning. Now, the auctioneers can nominate the sums by which your bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Now, clause 2.6, listen carefully, ladies and gentlemen. The owner may withdraw the property from auction before it is sold without declaring that reserve price. Now, that does include that situation where we're in negotiations with the highest bidder when we've paused the auction. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce that we've withdrawn the property from auction and we've sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, wanting to put your hand up again, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. Now, you may hear the auctioneer use the term vendor bid. The owners have authorised the auctioneers and the auctioneers alone to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. Now, if and when we make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is saying we're not for sale at this level. We need to keep the auction going, and we do not place vendor bids anywhere near that reserve price, so that'll give you absolute confidence in bidding against the vendor bid. If any of our Harcourts colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we'll try to identify them to you. And finally, when that hammer falls and you are that lucky last bidder, before your celebrations begin, we'll get you to sign the auction contract, arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price, and acknowledge that you've received a copy of the REA guide. Well, that is the formal part of today's proceedings. We've got some wonderful properties up for auction. Good luck with your endeavours today, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget the wine fridge raffle tickets, $50. Just see Megan. And I'll invite Kyle up.
All right, thanks very much, Bridget. And ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. Welcome to Holmwood. We wish you the very best with your endeavours here today. The first property this morning on offer is 74 St John's Street in Woolston, brought to the market by Anshul Gupta and Team Gupta. They're a professional lot, that lot, and they do list some good property. This one's a real peach, bidders and buyers. Permanent material construction. It's had a great tart up, and I just think it's a wonderful first or second step on the ladder. Certainly a good addition to a rental portfolio as well. I looked at the contract now. It is more formally described as a freehold title, a whopping 1,012 square metres more or less, and the settlement date to which you work, bidders and buyers, the 8th of November 2024. In bidding, you might be bidding to a pre-agreed date. That's completely fine, provided the paperwork is in order. The home itself, permanent material construction, that gives you peace of mind. It looks very robust to me. It's had some wonderful paint, carpet and some additions, a lot of blood, sweat and tears from our current owners. We really appreciate their efforts. For them, it is the end of an era. This home has been in the family for around a decade, but they are very excited to hand over the keys to some lucky new owners for them to make their own memories here. The floor plan is super functional. You've got very, very sunny living, ample bedroom accommodation. The parcel at over 1,000 square metres is so sizable. In our rapidly developing city, it's this type of thing your parents and grandparents tell you to buy. Land, glorious land. This area on the up and up. I love that backyard. This is good old Kiwiana real estate, bidders and buyers. I commend it to you. And Anshul, we're ready to go. Let's look for that opening bidder offer, bidders and buyers, at 74 St John's Street. Where do we say go? New World, just a hop, skip and a jump down the road, and 490. Nice to meet you. Anshul, I assume it's not for you, though you might be tempted. On behalf of his buyer at $490,000. There's your opening salvo, bidders and buyers. I look for perhaps 25 on the rise. Don't let me limit you. At $419,000 once called. Second call at $490,000. Is there 25? Third and final call at $490,000. Any better bid? Any better offer? Anshul, I'm going to place a vendor bid on behalf of my owners. I'll take that 25,000 at 515 is the bid. Invite your clients to respond accordingly at 515,000, another 25 at 540. He's testing my maths. At 540, I think that's correct, at $540,000 once called. Who takes me now to 565, or maybe straight through to the 600,000, second call at 540. Third and final call at $540,000. Any better bid? Anshul, I'm going to place a final vendor bid. It will be my last. Not the, oh, I was going to say the same thing at 560. Hey, that's good effort there at 500. Another 20,000? Oh, my maths was on. Luke, you need a coffee. Oh, no stress at all. You're welcome to add the 10 yourself if you like. At 560 I have. At 560 once called. Second call. Third and final call at $560,000. Any better bid? Any better offer? All right, you appear to be my only bidder, sir. That's lucky for you at this early stage. I can't sell to you at this level. If there is any bid from the floor, please let us know. We're going to pause. Auction is open. We'll have a conversation outside of the room, and we're back with you very soon.
Kia ora and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before I jump into our next item of the catalogue, it's worth noting that with interest rates coming down, there are investors getting back into the market. We've got Lynn Cawthorne here in the front row. Lynn's in charge of our property management team. How many properties do we look after now, Lynn?
About 1,900.
1,900, the biggest portfolio in New Zealand. So if you're thinking about buying a rental either today or in the future, come and talk to Lynn down the front. I believe Lynn's pretty good to shake her for a free coffee at the very least. She'll take you over there and have a wee chat. So please hit Lynn up. Now, for our next item in the catalogue, 58 Rothesay Road in Parklands, brought to the market by Miranda and Miller Newbury. Miranda representing the team today. Now, the property itself, formerly described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 700 square metres, more or less, on lot 236, deposited plan 332526, all contained and described on the record of title that Miranda and Miller have made available to you throughout the campaign. Now, the settlement is proposed for Friday, the 22nd of November, or any other date mutually agreed in writing, already with our owners. Now, that list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, this property, this is a fantastic opportunity in Tamara Park that you have in front of you today. Gosh, that plush carpet and underlay underfoot has been a pleasure, I believe, for Miranda, walking around the open homes, heels at the front door to enjoy. There's fresh paint, large and open living areas, and of course, this is all on single level living, nice and easy. Gosh, the road frontage, it is tidy and flows into that entry foyer. To the right, you've got that well-placed office. To the left, you've got that family room. Then you flow into that main living area, a fantastic size kitchen, and then flowing out to that fully fenced backyard, that great size courtyard surrounded with multiple fruit trees, all giving you a wonderful backyard. You've got multiple little extras here, reticulated gas fire and hob. You've got the 7K Fujitsu heat pump. Miranda, that's quite recent, I believe. And then you've got the second heat pump down the hallway, or no, that's in the master. Hallway, thank you very much, looking after all the bedrooms. You've got double glazing throughout, I think, except that garage door, but everything else is covered for you. And of course, all of this is in the Avonside and Shirley Boys area. You've got Bottle Lake Forest at your doorstep. You've got QE2, Hipuna Taimawani. You've got multiple pools, multiple beaches at your doorstep. It's one of the wonderful things about Parklands. But you've heard enough from me. You've come here. You know what the property is. I'm just going to open on a vendor bid of $700,000. And I look for 50,000 on the rise. 700 with me to get started. Anybody want to say g'day to Rothesay today? Oh, one little titter there. 700, is there 750? Once, twice. Third final, I'm happy to move at 750 on behalf of my owners. Is there 800? This is a lot of home on offer here in Tamara Park. Very sought after area of Parklands. Once, twice, thrice. Look, Miranda, I'm surprised. I'll do that one final bid at $800,000 on behalf of my owners. If I see no further bidding, I pass in back to your more than capable hands at $800,000. First, second, third call. Look, I'm very surprised, but Miranda, I pass in at $800,000. Clearly worth more than that, a lot of property on offer here, but I believe there is conditional interest waiting in the wings, so my advice to you is get in touch with Miranda and Miller quite promptly. Get through. I believe there'll be some open homes this weekend, your last chance, but I reckon there'll be a sold sticker probably by next week. Wonderful property. Good luck to you, Miranda, and good luck to our owners, and we will be back with our next item in the catalogue in a moment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for your patience. If I could have your attention, please. If you are just joining us, welcome to the Holmwood Auction Room. Also, good morning to those at holmwood.co.nz. It's great to have you with us via the live stream. We go now to Mount Pleasant. It is number 243 Mount Pleasant Road. It's been marketed by George Lill and John Fulton from our Ireland 2 office, and they've had the great pleasure of working with our owners, good property people, and you can see that fastidious nature, that attention to detail throughout this home. It is most impressive. It is, according to the contractor, freehold title, 681 square metres more or less. Settlement date, bidders and buyers, the Thursday, the 28th of November 2024. You might be working to a pre-agreed date. I had the pleasure of viewing this home over the weekend in fantastic weather, and I can tell you it's a showstopper. You see that upstairs living space. It really is a dynamic space. It spills out onto that beautiful decking area. You've got wonderful panoramic views across the city and beyond. Pegasus Bay, the Alps, it's all there. I think you'll wake up every morning with an attitude of gratitude. That is the type of view, the orientation for sunshine that you enjoy in this home. The kitchen is stunning, quality appliances, and the bedroom accommodation. Look, I can tell you, bidders and buyers, this home was built by a reputable building firm, indeed the son of our current owners, so I can tell you his attention to detail was on high alert throughout the process. He didn't want to disappoint his parents, and his workmanship shines through. It is a fabulous home, downstairs quality bedrooms, they all have outdoor access. The landscaping has just been phenomenal. That's one of the reasons our owners are reluctant to leave, but their new chapter is booked. So this is a great opportunity in a wonderful community, and I commend you for being here to bid and buy. Gentlemen, let's get underway. At 243 Mount Pleasant Road in Mount Pleasant, bidders and buyers, I look for an opening bid or offer. 1-1, nice to meet you. With authority at 1-1, nice to see you there. Welcome to the bidding at 1,100,000. Working with my esteemed colleague at 1.1. There's your opening bid, bidders and buyers. My lamplighter, first call at $1,100,000. Is there 50,000 on the rise? Don't let me limit you. At 1,100,000, second call. Third and final call at 1,100,000 for panoramic views across our beautiful city at 1-1. I'm going to place a vendor bid, 50,000 on the rise. It'll be my last. Encourage you to come back into the fray at 1.2 if you'd like. 1,160. Don't take my advice, just the 10 on top. At 1,160 I have, I'll work with you, ma'am. At 1,160 now, last chance, bidders and buyers. In fact, I'll give you 3. First call at $1,160,000. Second call. Third and final call at $1,160,000. All right, you appear to be my only bidder. Let's have a conversation outside of the room. I can't sell to you at this level, but we'd love to offer you the opportunity. Auction is open. Any change, let us know, and we are back with you very, very soon.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to our next property up for auction, 7 Harriel Drive, in that wonderful, peaceful suburb of Cashmere. Cindy Lee St Clair has been the owner's ambassador the last few weeks and has done an absolute stunning job of bringing this property to the market. Cindy, I know you've really enjoyed your campaign here. A very warm welcome to our owner. I must commend you on what an absolute stunning job you did of the renovations. Now to the contract, I take you to the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 913 square metres more or less, record of title CB33A519. Now settlement date is set down for the 14th of November 2024, unless you're working to an alternative date, so you'll be well ensconced for Christmas. What an absolute fabulous place to spend Christmas Day. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed my visit to Harriel. In fact, I just did not want to leave. This place just draws you in. I couldn't wait to see more of it. Situated in a prestigious street surrounded by quality homes, my first thought that it was a new build. It's just so impressive throughout. Absolutely stunning entranceway. It's wide, it's light and bright. You've got the skylight sitting the natural sunlight in. You've got all those living areas that seamlessly flow, the stunning kitchen. I love that bench top that goes down to a table, very clever. Downstairs you've got the bedrooms and all those sleek bathrooms with doors opening out to the deck and with those spectacular views. Now I just want to talk about the views. Wow, I would have to say that this would have to be the best views in Christchurch. You have it all here. You've got views of the sea, the Southern Alps, the city. You've got farmland over to the side. It's just absolutely sensational. They are the best views in Christchurch. And this home is positioned so well that you get views from most of the rooms in the home. Imagine entertaining in that outdoor area. It's just so well set up. So many areas to choose from. From that natural in-ground pool, it's like having your own little mini Hamner Springs, play a bit of a tonk, lounge around on the deck. I think when you invite guests over for a barbecue, no one will say no. I think whoever buys this home, I'd like to be your new best friend because I'd love to see more of this home. It's been a stunning renovation from top to toe, highly specced out, superb location and school zone. I love everything about this home and I'm very excited to see who the new owner is going to be, my new best friend. So good luck, ladies and gentlemen. I look for your opening bid, 7 Harriel Drive. Who would like to start me away? Opening bid. Something nice and easy to start, get the bidding going. Is there 1.5 at 1,500,000? Someone want us to start us away on that? If you don't, I will. At 1.5? 1.5. Deb there in the front bidding on behalf of a client. Good luck to your buyers, Deb. At 1.5. Let's travel in 50s from here, make it nice and easy. Is there 550? Looking for 1,550,000. 1.5 is the bid to beat. The owner's done all the hard work. All you have to do is move in and enjoy. Be the envy of your friends. At 1.5, I'll call it away 3 times. First call. Second time. Third and final call, just one in the race at this stage. Well, I'm going to increase that to 1,550,000. It stays with the vendor at that. I invite you back in at 1.6. 1.6 I have now. Great response. At 1.6, is there 1,650? Just one in the race that surprises me. At 1.6, first call. Second call. Third call. Well, I'm going to do another vendor bid at 1,650,000. At 1.65, invite you back at 1.7. If you're my only bidders, I'm not going to keep vendor bidding against you. We'll pause and have a conversation. Invite you back at 1.7. What's your response? At 1,650, first call. Second call. 1,670. I'll take that at 1,670,000. Who would like to take me to 1.7? Any takers here? Otherwise, I'm going to pause the auction and talk to these good people. Back to open homes. Who knows when the next one will be? 4 bedrooms, beautiful bathroom. It is highly spec'd throughout. First call. Second call at 1,670. Third call. Well, look, I'm going to pause the auction, ladies and gentlemen. You're my highest bidder. We'll get you a seat in one of these rooms here and we'll have a private conversation. The auction is still open and live at 1,670,000.
Morning, everyone. I take you to the next item in the catalogue, number 34, Wentworth Street in Ilam, brought to the market by Lisa Wong to my left. Best of luck to you, Lisa, and best of luck to our owners here this morning. Now, the property itself is described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 427 square metres on Lot 2, deposited plan 83855, all contained and described on that record of title that Lisa will have made available to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for the 8th of November 2024. Gosh, that's only a few weeks away. That's very exciting to be in there. Now, I take it that you have read and understood clauses 23 through to 25. You bid, you buy on that basis today, and that list of chattels that remains unchanged. Now, arriving here at Wentworth, straight away I got the feeling that this is a well looked after home, with that outside being so freshly painted. I believe it was done in September, Lisa, quite recently. And that feeling continues inside, having that light and bright living areas with the lovely warm wooden flooring flowing flowing through, as well as that plush carpet throughout upstairs. The garage, of course, that's been freshly polished, and that rear entry of the garage having that stacker window there. Just the garage is so full of light that I feel like it gives you lots of options about what you're going to use that space for. The bathrooms are well styled, fully tiled, and that kitchen has been updated, and the bathrooms all done in 2016. So that's all done for you. You can just enjoy. You've got the 4 bedrooms upstairs, with that 5th downstairs being right by the front door. So whether that's a bedroom or whether that's an office, that's up to you. You've got options. Outside, you've got that wonderful paved courtyard, lawn down the side of the house, fully fenced, so that you can entertain, but I think the size of it, you're not going to be overwhelmed by the maintenance that's coming at you. And of course, that master suite is a great size, and you've got your own heat pump in there. All of this, of course, in Ilam, one of those sought-after suburbs in Christchurch. I'm going to start on behalf of my owners. I'll get things started for you on a vendor bid of $700,000. So $700,000 on behalf of my owners, and I look for $25,000 from there. Is there 725? 700 with me. Benita working with a buyer on the phone. Benita, please wish them luck at 725, and I look for 750. 725 here. Oh, and the wave of the hand, working with Kelly Shackleton there. Wonderful. Best of luck to you, team, at 750. Benita, the tennis game begins. Is there 775? 775 and 8, can I say? On the nod, absolutely worth it in Ilam, absolutely. At 800, is it 825? 810. All right, I'll work with you at 810. I'll give you the same opportunity. Do you work in the 10s or do you stay strong in the 25s? No, too early for 5s, respectfully. 10, thank you. Looking for 820. $810 with you, Benita. First call at $810,000. Second call. Third and final call at 810. You're still talking, still considering. It's a lot of home on offer here in Ilam. Well, look, I'll take your 5, team, if that keeps you in the race at 5, at 8.15. Won't sell it to you at 8.15, but we're in there at 8.15. Benita, what's the... 8.40. That's the way to buy a house at 8.40. Strong. Strong and considered at 8.40. Team, 8.50. Give you time to consider. There's a lot of home in Ilam. First call at 850. 8.40. Well, that's why I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we're going to get to 8.50 though. Second. Right, I've had the head shake twice, Benita. I think we might be finding a room. Team, just checking in with you before I do. We're going to pause and have a conversation. We might have a conversation and sell outside the room. It may not come back in. This is the last opportunity. Letting it go at 8.40. Thank you so much for your participation. Benita, let's find a room at 840. I'm hoping we're going to get to 8.50, as I said, but let's have a conversation. The auction is open and live at 840,000, and we'll be right back with Studfold Row shortly.
Buyers, thanks very much for your patience and waiting for an update. We go back now to the first lot of the day. It was 74 St John's Road, or St John's Street, I should say, in Woolston. We left the room on a live bid at $560,000. The team, Harriel Gupta, and our negotiation team, Tony Jenkins, have been hard at work having a good discussion with our owners and our purchasers. Our lovely purchasers, a lovely family by all accounts, looking very much forward to moving into this home. They've graciously agreed to increase that bid to $630,000, and that is with the view to purchasing the property. And my owners say at that level we sell. New chapter is on the way at $630,000, bidders and buyers. If you'd like to bid and buy, this is your last chance. $1,000 puts you in front. First call at $630,000. Second call at $630,000. Third and final call, sir. I think you're saying, hurry up, Kyle, and knock it down. It is going, it is going. Welcome to Woolston. Gone and sold. Hey, 2 phenomenal parties there. That's good real estate. Thanks so much for the opportunity. All the best, guys. Please renovate another one. And Inshaw is always good work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we go now to Westmoreland. And this is our second last offering of the day. It is 3A Studfold Row in Westmoreland. Mr. Michael Fisher from the Island 2 office. Order in the court. He's had the good pleasure of working with our sellers here. They've thoroughly enjoyed their time in this home, but it is time for a new chapter for them, and that means a wonderful opportunity in what is a very popular neighbourhood, but this particular part of Westmoreland, you know, I don't think I'd ever been down this road. It is a gorgeous position against the valley. You've got the most tranquil setting, and I just think this is a lovely place to set down your roots. The contract describes a cross-lease in fee simple title, flat 2, deposited plan 58459, and lot 24, deposited plan 38911, half share in that whopping 1,439 square metres. You really are on what is effectively a very sizable parcel here. The settlement date, the 16th of December 2024, that being your lucky day in before Christmas. And I say lucky because this is a wonderful home for entertainment or just enjoying a relaxing day or evening at home. You are surrounded by the most gorgeous trees. The bird song, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, for me an absolute highlight. In talking with my owners during the last couple of days, one of my owners said, did I mention the bird song? Of course, he had mentioned it 2 or 3 times already. It's such a wonderful part of living at this address. You feel like you're at a yoga resort, just sitting on your own deck. How good is that? Look, there is opportunity to modernise and enhance and add value, but the fundamentals here are so sound. Good neighbours, a good community, superb separation of spaces, excellent indoor-outdoor flow, wonderful orientation for sunshine, and again, Westmoreland, ladies and gentlemen, what a great place to invest your money. So, Michael, let's get underway here at number 3A Studfold Row in Westmoreland. Bidders and buyers, I look for an opening bid. I look for an opening offer for this tranquil spot, a serene setting. Is there 800,000 perhaps? All right then, a vendor bid at $800,000. It's a lot of home at that level, ladies and gentlemen. At $800,000, I look for 25 on the rise. Once called at $800,000. Second call at 800. Third and final call, folks. You look ready to pounce. Is this the home for you? At $800,000, another vendor bid then at $825. Got to be careful what you do with your hands in this room, ma'am. I might take the bid at $825. It is with me, though. I leave $850 to you folks if you'd like at $825,000. Once, twice, third and final call at $825,000. I'll place another vendor bid, Michael, at $850. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a superb home, great school zones, and I can't tell you how good this setting is. You have to go and see it to believe it. At $850,000, once, twice, third and final chance at $850. All right, Michael, I think you're going to need to talk to people in the wider market. I know you've got a couple waiting to have a chat with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to increase that bid to $880,000. Interest north of that, please call Michael today. We're not for sale at $880, but north of that, make the call. I'll just remind you what's on offer here. A wonderful, spacious family home across different levels, excellent indoor-outdoor flow, various entertainment zones, and again, yoga retreat vibes. Make the call, you'll be most impressed. once you go and take a look. Property's passed in. We're back with you soon.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to our next auction, 175 Knowles Street in that wonderful suburb of St Albans. Joe Mansbridge from our Mayoral office and Duncan McGregor have been in charge of bringing this property to the market and have done a superb job with the marketing. Very warm welcome to the owners, Michael and Michelle. Lovely to meet you yesterday. I must commend you on how immaculate and beautifully presented you had your home to take to the market. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 647 square metres, more or less, certificate of title CB467202. Now, settlement date is set down for the 13th of November 2024, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date, so not long to wait. You'll be well ensconced for Christmas. Now, I trust you've all read the further terms of sale. I'd make note to clause 26 and 27 for those funds to be transferred over on settlement, which is $7,139.17. Well, let me remind you what's on offer here, ladies and gentlemen. As you pull up, it's just got such lovely street appeal, impressive garden at the start. You can see a lot of time and effort has gone into this garden. I love all those panga ferns. Inside the home, it just oozes charm and character. The wood panelling throughout the windows, 4 bedrooms, so plenty of room for the family. It's been well maintained and beautifully throughout with that classic appeal while offering modern updates of that modern, new, recently renovated bathroom. The living area is light and bright and all flows so effortlessly. A fantastic outdoor area, a lush, well-established garden and lawn, perfect for entertaining, playing a bit of football, and it's all facing the right way. It captures that sun right to the end of the day. I asked the owners what they have enjoyed about living here, and they have said the neighbourhood. It's a really friendly neighbourhood. It's a close proximity to all amenities, perfect for kids schooling. You've got a large range of great schools in the area. Get on your scooter, go to Melbourne Park, have a coffee at Machino. You just can't beat this location. Now, after 15 blissful years, it's time for our owners to move in, but they leave this wonderful home for a new family. So I look for your opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. 175 Knowles Street. Who would like to start us away? Radio silence. It's not a silent auction. Well, I'll give you a clue. Is there somewhere nice and easy to start? Is there 800,000? At 800,000, surely there should be a hand in the air at that, at 800. If you don't bid, I will, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'll place a vendor bid at 800,000. It stays with me at 800,000. Let's travel in 20s from here, looking for 820. At 800,000 is the bid to beat. First call at 800. Second call, immaculate throughout. Third call at 800. Well, look, I'm going to place another vendor bid at 800. I always find vendor bids a little bit awkward. They're legal, but it's a little bit like dancing with your brother. It's not going to get me anywhere. At 800,000, who go? Yeah, we're at 820. We'll put it at 820. We're at 820 on a vendor bid. Who goes next? Looking for 840. Look, if I pass this property in, it will get opened up to that conditional market. I know there is a lot of conditional interest. You'll be competing against a lot of other people. At 820, first call, second call, third and final call at 820. Well, Joe, there don't appear to be any hands in the air. I know you've got some conditional interest to talk to. She's got some viewings there this afternoon. The property is going to be passed in at 880,000. So anybody north of that level, contact Joe or Duncan. It's such a fantastic home. It won't last long. Good luck to our owners. I'm sure we'll see a sold sticker on that sign very shortly. Thank you for the opportunity. Property is passed in at 880,000. Thank you. We'll be back with you shortly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for your patience. Welcome again to the Holmwood auction room. We are almost finished with our work here today. It's been a great day in real estate, certainly stunning weather. I turn your attention back to 243 Mount Pleasant Road in Mount Pleasant. This home is Pleasance personified. It really is gorgeous. We left the room on a live bid at $1,160,000, and there was some good discussion outside of the room and an increase from our purchaser to $1,330,000 with the view to purchasing. I remind you, bidders and buyers, you bid on the basis of a 28th of November settlement, unless working to a pre-agreed date at $1,330,000. I'll give you three chances. First call at $1,330,000. Second call at $1,330,000. Third and final call at 1.33. No further drama for the panorama. It is going, it is going, it is gone and sold. To our lovely Lil family vendors, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for the opportunity. Congratulations to your listing agents. I know you know them well. They've made a good team and a great campaign indeed. Congratulations to our purchasers. And folks, does that conclude our day? No, one in negotiation. Good as gold. Back with an update soon.
If I could have your attention, please. I take you back now to 34 Wentworth Street in Ilam, represented by Lisa Wong. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $840,000. We've had some conversations out the back, and I'm happy to announce that the property has been withdrawn and sold. Congratulations to our vendors. Congratulations to our new purchasers. The price is $904,000, $500. A wonderful price, a wonderful outcome, and I believe our owners will be very happy in Ilam, and well done, Lisa Wong, a fantastic campaign. And we will be back with you shortly on Harriel Drive.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I now take you back to 7 Harriel Drive in Cashmere. We left the lectern on a live bid of $1,670,000. We've had some great discussions and negotiations in our rooms here. There has been an increase in that bid to $1,710,000. Can you just confirm that? Yes, with a big smile on the face. Well, I look for any further bids above that, otherwise I sell away to these good people at $1,710,000. First call, second call, third and final call. Welcome back to New Zealand. Congratulations, it is gone and sold. Thank you, Cindy. Great campaign. Congratulations. Thank you to our owner. Is that it for the day? That's it for the day. We'll see you all next week. Thank you.